Good evening and welcome to this week's quiz. I always say this week because I never tell you if it's week 1 or week 4 or because in case we franchise it and we go off and make millions while you're sitting there with your Uber Eats and your Netflix. I'm sitting on a pile of money with a franchise. Never mind. It's not going to happen. Right, what we got tonight? We've got art and literature. We've got food and drink. And we've got a very special music quiz. A very special one indeed. I think you might like it. And just finish off with the general knowledge. So let's get started. Ten questions. Okay, let's have a look. 10 questions. Let's have a look. Right. Question 1. Which two cities provide the setting for Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities? Which two cities provide the setting? That's question 1 in your art and lit. Question 2. What is the technique of painting in which small distinct dots are applied in patterns to form an image? Dots. What's another word for a dot? And so what is the technique of painting? Impressionists. I think Seurat used this technique. That's question 2. Hey? And now we started. Right. Question 3. The Girl with a What is a 17th century painting by Johannes Vermeer. Girl with a Scarlett Johansson. Yeah. Okay, that was question 3. Question 4 now. Harry Potter. What is the first name of Professor McGonagall in the Harry Potter books? What's her first name? She's got a Scottish accent, hasn't she, Professor McGonagall? She's almost like that. She's like that in Downton Abbey too. Right, so, yes, that was question 1, 2, 3, 4. Question 5. Right. The 1930 Grant Wood painting, American Gothic, depicts a woman and a man holding what? What are they holding? Oh, maybe the man is. I actually love this painting. It's American realism at its best, as I say. Right, so the 1930 Grant Wood painting, American Gothic, depicts a woman and a man holding what? I think there's a barn behind them. So that's 1, 2, 3. Question 6. The 2006 American romantic comedy She's the Man is based on which Shakespeare play? They love doing that, the Americans, don't they? Hey, just taking it, pretending it's theirs. Just do the tinkers. They are. So that's question 6. Question 7. Which two types of animal used as the mallets and balls at the Queen's Croquet ground in Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland? What two types of animals were used as mallets and balls at the Queen's Croquet ground in Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland? 2 animals were used. Okay. Think of those lovely Cruikshank etchings, and also the marvellous Disney adaptation. So that was question. So question 8. The Tate is a network of 4 art museums. 2 are based in London, and give the other 2 English locations. There's 4 Tate galleries. 2 in London. Where's the other 2? Where are they? You got them? Good. Question 9. Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale exploded in popularity over the last several years. What is the name of the sequel novel? Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale exploded in popularity over the last several years. What's the name of the sequel? Simple as that. Margaret Atwood, Handmaid's Tale, sequel. And finally, question 10. Hans Holbein, the Younger, was court painter to which English monarch? Hans Holbein. Yeah. Tell about him later. I think he got in trouble. Okay. So that concludes your questions for art and literature. Quiet, kids. There we are. Hey, Fagin. These sausages are mouldy. Shut up and drink your gin. I taught my kids to say that. And yeah, when people came round, they'd go, hey, Dad, these sausages are mouldy. I'd shout, shut up and drink your gin. They didn't get it round here. Anyway, so this is your food and drink round. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Right. Question 1 in your food and drink. Question 1. Are Jaffa cakes legally a cake or a biscuit? Are Jaffa cakes legally a cake or a biscuit? Think about it. Right, so question 2. Which MasterChef presenter was formerly a greengrocer? Which MasterChef presenter was formerly a greengrocer? I could call them other things, but never mind, I'm not going to. Question 3. Which 3 sauces make up prawn cocktail? Which 3 sauces make up prawn cocktail? Question 4. If you're indeed diagnosed with celiac disease, which protein are you unable to eat? Which protein are you unable to eat? What is that thing, that crucial thing, if you're a celiac, that makes you, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's not very good for people. It's not very pleasant. So that was question 4. Question 5 in Thanksgiving. Oh, here we go with the Friends episode. In the Thanksgiving episode of Friends, which unconventional ingredient does Rachel include in her traditional English trifle? I do believe she was trying to impress somebody. Okay. Yeah. All right then. What does she put in her trifle? Okay. Let me a trifle. So that's question 5. Question 6. What is James Bond's favourite tipple? What is James Bond's favourite tipple? These are really, really simple. I mean, I'm just really letting you off with this. Question 7. What is the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? What is the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? And believe me, it is manufactured. Okay? Just doesn't appear. Right? Think about it. It's not that, you know, it's much simpler. So that was question 7, which is the most manufactured, consumed manufactured drink in the world. Question 8, which type of pasta has a name meaning little worms? Which type of pasta has a name meaning little worms? Question 9, what type of pastry are profiteroles made of? What type of pastry are profiteroles made of? Profiteroles made of? Do you know that? Well, write it down then. Okay? Or eat it. Right. Question 10. From which type of flower does a vanilla pod come from? Is it the stamen of a kind of flower? Well, it is a flower. Which type of flower does a vanilla pod come from? That concludes the questions for your food and a drink. Oh, yeah. Goodbye. I'll see you in a second. Here we go with your guitar intros. Like I said, 1 point for the band or artist, 1 point for the song. Okay? Hey, that was number 1. Number 2. Number 3, okay? Artist and song. Long hair, blonde, long hair. Yeah. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6, kids. I'm bound to get some criticism for that one. What is it? Ooh, number 7. You ready? Number 8, dead giveaway. You ready? Easy. Number 9. Easy. And finally, number 10. Get out of my shop if you're going to play this. And that concludes your doodah music thing, Bob. 2, 3, 4. General knowledge. General knowledge. General knowledge. There we are. It's general knowledge. Of course it is. 10 questions coming at you, Cleopatra. That's not one of them. Question 1. Right. Where did I'm a Celebrity 2020 take place? Which country? That's question 1. Question 1. Where did I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here 2020 take place? Which country? Simple as that. Okay. Question 2. Which famous TV chef started cooking at just 8 years old at his parents' pub at the Cricketers in Essex? Which famous TV chef started cooking at just the tender age of 8 years old? Well, I hope he's tender. At his parents' pub, the Cricketers in Essex. Okay, I'll leave that one with you. Question 3. What is the collective name for a group of crows? The collective name for a group of crows. Question 4. Who provided the voice for Dory in the Finding Nemo films? Who provided the voice of Dory? She was a bit scatterbrained, wasn't she? Fishy, scatterbrained type of thing. So that's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Question 5. Don't know this. Which former Doctor Who actress, there you go, clue. Which former Doctor Who actress plays Nebula in the Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy franchises? Which former Doctor Who actress plays Nebula in the Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy franchises? Question 6. Which iconic singer was known as the King of Pop? Which iconic singer was known as the King of Pop? Question 7. You ready? Good. Which American pop star had back-to-back hits in 2016 with Sorry and Love Yourself? American pop star, bit of a boy at times, you know, and he had hits in 2015 with Sorry and Love Yourself. Question 8. Which artist created Campbell soup cans in 1962? He created the pictures Campbell soup cans in 1962. Oh, we emulated them so much at school. We did. We loved that pop art. Pop art. Question 9. Which artist is famous for their work which includes preserved dead animals, including shark, a sheep and a cow? Okay. Which artist is famous for their work which includes preserved dead animals, shark, a sheep and a cow? Eh? And finally, question 10. Which Bond film was released in 2006 starring Daniel Craig? Daniel Craig. Probably one of the best Bonds that we've had. Apart from Sean Connery, which was good. There we are. So that concludes your general knowledge. General knowledge. General knowledge.
Hello, 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 hello. Basil Brush here with a special message to the good people of Sussex. A couple of things I want to share with you, actually. The first thing I'd like to share is I found myself this morning staring out the window and I said, "Stop it, Basil, what are you going to do this afternoon?" Boom, boom. And the other thing I'd like to share is I helped somebody the other day. I'm doing some online training to help people take other jobs. So I was helping this man the other day. He was an airline pilot. And I'm teaching him how to do painting and decorating. So I was watching his work. And I got to tell you what, he made a jolly good job of the landing. Boom, boom.
And here are your answers for the art and literature section. 10 questions, of course, 10 answers. All right, okay. Those two cities in Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities was, of course, London and Paris. London and Paris. Yeah, God. It's a far, far better thing I do than I did before when I did what I did after. Yes. All right, okay. Question 2. The technique of painting with distinct dots is called pointillism. Pointillism. Yes, sure. Okay, so that's question 2. Question 3. It's The Girl with the Pearl Earring by Johannes Vermeer. Absolutely stunning, if you like that sort of thing, which I do. So that was question 3. Question 4. Professor McGonagall, first name in Harry Potter is Minerva. Minerva. Okay. Question 5. The 1930 Grant Wood painting American Gothic. The man and woman holding a pitchfork. It's as simple as that. I always say that, don't I? Yeah. They're holding a pitchfork. Okay. So, question 6. The 2006 American romantic comedy She's the Man. She's the Man is based on which Shakespeare play? That's Twelfth Night. They love doing that, don't they? I'll tell you what. Let's just bring it. Let's bring it to modern day Los Angeles. Guy is working in a coffee shop. That type of thing. Yeah. Okay. And question 7. The two animals used as mallets and balls at the Queen's Croquet Ground in Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. It's the flamingos were used as mallets and hedgehogs were used as balls. Hey? Where was the RSPCA then? Where were they? They did not exist. I don't think so. Not till later. So, 8. Question 8. The Tate... the 4 Tate galleries or museums, art museums, 2 are in London and 1 is in Liverpool and the other one is in St Ives in Cornwall. You've probably been there because you're an educated bunch of people. I know that. Okay, question 9. Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale exploded in popularity over the last several years. I don't know why I keep saying that, but never mind. The sequel novel was called The Testaments. The Testaments. Ooh, me testaments. And finally, question 10. Hans Holbein the Younger was court painter to Henry VIII. He was the one, he didn't get the memo. He was the one who actually painted Anne of Cleves. And so Henry VIII said, wow, who was it? Wow, she's a bit of a doozy, isn't she? I'd like to meet her. Anne of Cleves. Wow, woof, woof. What? When he saw the real one, she fell out the... Never mind. Okay, so that concludes your art and literature answers. Thank you very much. And we press on. It's the answers to your food and drink. Right, answers to your food and drink. Question 1. Are Jaffa cakes legally blonde? No, are Jaffa cakes a cake or a biscuit legally? Well, I'll tell you this. The answer is, in 1991, a court ruled that Jaffa cakes were indeed a cake, not a biscuit, which meant that there was a lower rate of VAT on them. So there you go. They are indeed a cake. It says so on the box, doesn't it? It just says it on the box. Hey! So, question 2. Which MasterChef presenter was a greengrocer? It's Greg Wallace! He's great, isn't he? That's Greg Wallace. Okay, so, and question 3. Which 3 sauces make up a prawn cocktail sauce? Well... They are mayonnaise, ketchup and Worcester sauce, all vile. As well as prawn cocktail, it's vile. There we are. Every now and then. Oh, that's nice, you know. I mean, it's like kids putting stuff together. Look what I've made, mummy. So there you go then. That's the prawn cocktail sauce, mayonnaise, ketchup, and Worcester sauce. Okay, I do like Worcester sauce with cheese toasties. 1, 2, 3. Question 4. That thing, if you've got celiac disease, the protein you're unable to eat is gluten, of course. Oh, terrible. I think I'm not just wheat intolerant. I'm just intolerant. Totally intolerant. Okay, ask my wife. Right, so question 5 in the Thanksgiving episode of Friends. Rachel. So, which unconventional ingredient does Rachel put in a traditional English trifle? She put beef sautéed with peas and onions. Of course, she's an idiot. That's why. But it's comedy, so we're going to let her off. So that was question 5. Question 6. What is James Bond's favourite tip hole? That's vodka martini, shaken, not stirred. Moneypenny, I'm like the DIY I've just been doing. It's like my shelf. I put it up my shelf. There we are. So that's vodka martini, isn't it? Shaken, not stirred. Question 7. The most consumed manufactured drink in the world, of course, is tea. That's it. Nothing else. Not Coke or anything like, or 7-Up or wherever. It's just tea. It's manufactured. You have to manufacture it, you know. And now, question 8. The type of pasta which has a meaning, little worms, is vermicelli. Hey, look at the dog. He has a little vermicelli coming out of his belly. There we are. So it's little worms, vermicelli. Okay, question 9. What type of pastry are profiteroles? Profiteroles made of? They're choux. Yes, they are made of choux pastry. Choux pastry. CHOUX. Okay. And finally, question 10. From which kind of flower does the vanilla pot come? It's the orchid. I'm not sure which orchid it is, but it is from an orchid. Stamen of an orchid. And that concludes your food and drink answers. Thank you very much. Hashidaba. Shut up. Just drink your gin. And here are your answers. And the first one, of course, is Wonderwall by Oasis. Of course, that's Walking on the Moon by The Police. When was that then? Number 3, okay? Artist and song. Yep. Come As You Are by Nirvana. Fantastic. Okay. Number 4. Now, you might not know the title of this song, but you'll definitely get the band. It's Blur with Song 2. Remember? Number 5. Number 5, of course, an all-time classic. That's Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. You got that. On the road. Number 6, kids. Come on, piece of cake. This one. This is Sly Stallone's brother. Okay, the band Survivor, and the track is Eye of the Tiger. Eye of the Tiger. Ooh, number 7. You ready? What an iconic intro. On the 12th string, signifying Hotel California. Get it? Of course you did. Losing My Religion by R.E.M. Yeah, oh, what times. Brilliant. Now this is Fly Me to the Moon. You could have Frank Sinatra. You could have, Tony Bennett. I'll give you 2. And finally, number 10, we finish with that classic, of course, Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. And kids were actually kicked out of music shops for playing this song on expensive guitars, but it's back in vogue again, so it's all right. And that concludes your music quiz. Thanks very much. Welcome back to your general knowledge answers. General knowledge. General knowledge answers. Okay, so question 1. That was the I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here 2020. Which country? That, of course, was Wales. Yes, Wales. I'm not going to say... No, I'm not going to do a... no. Oh. Question 2. The famous TV chef who started at the tender age of 8 at his parents' pub, the Cricketers in Essex. That's, of course, Jamie Oliver, isn't it? The Jamie Oliver. So, question 3. A collection of crows, a group of crows, is a murder of crows, of course. A murder. Question 4. Dory in Finding Nemo. That was the voice was Ellen DeGeneres. Okay. Ellen DeGeneres. Supposed to be really nice. Gone through the mill lately with that programme and all that, saying like there's bullying and going on and everything, but I don't believe it. Don't. I just don't. It's a tough game to be in, TV. Let me tell you. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Question 5. That actress who the Doctor Who actress who plays Nebula in the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise, that's Karen Gillan. Karen Gillan. Okay? And question 6. Question 6, the iconic singer known as the King of Pop. It's not Elvis, right? It's Michael Jackson. That's Michael Jackson, the King of Pop. Okay, question 7. If you don't like to say them or them, love yourself. Yeah. That's American pop star who had hits Sorry and Love Yourself in 2015. That's Justin Bieber. Bit of a boy, he's the Bieber. Oh, I hope he's growing up fast. 8. Question 8. Which artist created the Campbell soup cans in 1962? Andy Warhol. Like ho-ho. Andy Warhol. Campbell soup cans, Andy Warhol. Question 9. The artist famous for the work which includes preserved dead animals, including a shark, a sheep and a cat. That's Damien Hirst. Damien Hirst. And finally, question 10. Which Bond film was released in 2006 starring Daniel Craig? Casino Royale. Wow, it was great. And that concludes your general knowledge. Killer question coming up. Killer question coming up. I don't know what the prize will be. Maybe a brand new lavatory. I don't know. Maybe it'll just be vouchers for something really nice. Maybe something really nice to eat or somewhere to go. But here is your killer question. The killer question is, what is the longest rail tunnel in the world? What is the longest rail tunnel in the world? Yeah? I bet you can't write that down straight away. You can't. The longest rail tunnel in the world. You'll have to think about that one and put your answers in. Please, for goodness sake. So that concludes your killer question. I'll see you next week. I love a bit Morris dancing, do you, like? Eh?